Hi guys, this is Julia, and today I thought I'd make a very interesting video, which is, I have this computer here, this Toshiba laptop, which I got probably 3 weeks to a month ago that someone gave me to help get their stuff off, which I already did. I put their stuff on like a backup drive, so now I have this computer, and it used to be running XP, but I thought I'd experiment a little and put Windows 2000 on it. So I've been trying to get different web browsers here. I got Firefox, this weird browser, Opera, and I tried to install the wireless adapter, but that didn't work because I get this error message saying that it couldn't be located there. So it was kind of an epic failure, but it was still a try. So I watched a video, believe it or not, that actually talked about here you could see it's a video about using Windows 2000 and 2016. So it talks about it and it tells you all these downloads to all these programs or stuff and updates that you can download to be able to actually use Windows 2000 and 2016. So thought that was pretty cool, so found this video. And now we're going to be actually installing the updates and stuff, and I'm going to be showing you. So, first update, it says to download in the video, is Service Pack 4. So I'm probably have to look back at the video to see which ones come next, because I know they have to be in he did it in a certain order, so I want to do this in a certain order too. So, before I install that, I'm going to show you the specs of this computer. See, Windows 2000. It's Windows 2000 Professional. I put the lame company because I seem to always do that, and on Windows, old Windows, I always like to put the lame company. I'm not sure why. And then you could see that it's the specs. It's got 1.5 gigs of RAM, and only the Intel Pentium 4. It can't run Windows 10. I tried it. It didn't want to boot into the disk. It just rebooted itself. I tried Windows 7 on this computer, but I couldn't really find drivers for it, and the display driver wasn't there, and Windows Update wasn't picking it up, so it didn't run well on 7, so I thought, why not put it on 2000 and then try to make it work with at least XP programs, because after you do all this, it should work with regular XP programs. So, is what we're gonna do, is we're first gonna install this. I'm gonna walk you through how to do this. I'll probably have to stop the video a couple times. Okay, so we're extracting the Service Pack 4 update. So right now it's just doing its thing, extracting. I'm recording. It's extracting its file. So, yeah, I know. So it's extracting the file here. And here we go. Welcome to the Windows 2000 Service Pack 4 Setup Wizard. Before you install, I recommend you update your system repair disk. I don't even know what that's talking about. Back up your system and close open programs. Then let's just close this, because I guess that's a program, right? So, next. I agree. Next. Sure, we'll archive files, I guess. And now it's installing Windows 2000 Service Pack 4. So this may take a little while, so I don't know how long it's going to take on this computer, so I'll come back and let you know about how long it took when this is done installing, because I don't know how long this will take, but this is going to be really exciting to see this. So I'm going to stop the video. Okay guys, it only took a couple minutes to install, but I couldn't record at the time when it finished, so we're going to click finish and it's going to restart, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do after it restarts. Now I'm actually pretty excited. Yeah, this driver doesn't work, but after I do all this it might make it compatible, so I'm not sure if it even works on XP though, but if it would work on XP, then it probably would work in 2000, so pretty cool. So, okay, so it's gonna reboot, and I guess I'll just come back when it's done, but let's actually look at the boot up. We'll see how cool it looks. Starting Windows. And then Windows 2000, that's really cool. But anyways, I'm going to come back in a minute. Okay, so I don't know what it's doing. It went to this screen and nothing's happening, so it's finding new hardware, because I have a few things plugged in. I think I have the adapter and the flash drive plugged in, and I also have a disk in the drive, so that's probably why it's doing this. Not sure, but there it goes. Now we've reached the desktop. We still get that error that program couldn't start, but we can probably drag this in that compatibility thing once we get to that point, but we're not close to that yet. That's like at the end. So we're gonna go back in here, and the next thing we're gonna install is the Internet Explorer 6. So we're going to open this, and yeah, it's just American Online, but just ignore that part because that has nothing really to do with it. It'll still work. It's the most up-to-date version that they could find for Windows 2000. I don't know how long this will take, but this is the next thing that you're going to install. At one point, I'm going to need to go and plug this into Ethernet in the other room because you will have to go to the Windows Update website at one point. But I think that's like toward the end. I'm not sure. If I can't get the adapter working, then yeah, restart now. If I can't get the adapter working at that point, then I'm gonna have to probably plug it in the Ethernet in the other room to get the other stuff working. So it's gonna reboot, and I'll come back. Okay guys, we're back, and I'm going to tell you what we're gonna install next. So we're going to go back into this folder, and we are going to, let's see, how do you make this view different so I can see which one we need to install? Okay, so we need to install these Windows 2000 updates. I need to figure out which one it is because some of them are named very similar names. So, okay, it's this one. So this is the update rollup 1 for Windows 2000. So maybe it's update rollup 2. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I think it's actually 1 or 2. I forget. Okay, I was right the first time. Update rollup 1 for Windows 2000. So we're going to install update rollup 1. So we're going to click next. I agree, next, and it's going to install update rollup 1. And then after that, we'll need to reboot and install something else. So I'm just going to let this do its thing and come back. Alright guys, so that finished. So now we're going to restart, and after that, I'll show you the other things you need to install. And we are back again. So we're going to X out of all these things that's popped up here. And we're going to go back in our Windows 2000 folder. And the next thing we're going to actually install is the Windows Update Agent. So we're going to click on that. Click next. I agree, next. So let's install the Windows Update Agent, and after this we're going to install another update. Okay guys, so the Windows Update Agent installed successfully. So now we're going to install, which update? This root update. So we're going to, okay, so now it just did that. So now I need to see what we need to do next. Okay, so now we need to change a few settings in the internet options, they said, to be able to access the Windows Update site. So after I do this, I'm gonna need to like connect to Ethernet or something because we gotta have internet because we can't run Windows updates without internet connection. So where is this setting? Here we go. Here, you're gonna uncheck this automatically check for Internet Explorer updates, and then you're going to scroll down and you're going to check use TLS 1.0 and apply OK. And now I think we need to access the Windows Update site from here, but we can't do that without being connected to the internet, so I'm going to have to move this computer over to where there's internet, so I'll be back. Okay guys, so now I got Ethernet hooked up. So now we're going to go to Windows Updates, and the website should work now. So now that we're on here, you're just going to click yes. And then we're going to go to custom. And we're going to let it check for updates, and I'll come back when we get results. We got to this. When you get this, we're going to click yes. Okay. I've not seen this. Okay, I guess download and install now. I've not seen that. I didn't show that on the video, so I guess we gotta do this. It's probably because it's such an old version of Windows 2000. It didn't have any updates to begin with. So we're going to let it do its updates, and we're going to come back. Okay, so I'm going to have to reboot here, and then we're going to have to go back to Windows Update again, and I'll tell you guys what to install. We're back again, so now we're going to go back to Windows Updates, which is actually running really fast. See, these older computers run good on these older operating systems. It's still loading kind of slow. I have Ethernet hooked up. I think there's a disk in there. I'm going to take that out. Okay, this looks like it's taking a while. Okay, it took a while and I had to close and reopen it. So we're going to go back to custom again, which we're going to actually probably be doing custom every single time in this case. And I'm going to show you what we need to do. Wow, that was fast, like the second I stopped the video. So we're going to get a lot of updates, but we're going to go to software here. And when we're in here, we're going to install Directx, because this will make a lot of things work. So before we do that, go back to this, and for these, okay, they're already not checked. Okay, good, because we installed that one update. Okay, so we're going to install that, because at first you had to clear that, but I guess it did it itself, so I forgot to push the clear thing, but looks like it's only going to do this one anyways. Okay, so now we're installing the Directx. It makes it more compatible with all your hardware, things like that, to make it run better, because I can't wait to make this run better, because for the grand finale of this video, if I get everything working good, we're going to join my server with another Windows 2000 account, which I actually did yesterday, but I couldn't read the screen, and I couldn't see what I was typing, but we're going to do it again and see how people on the server react, because that was last night. This is during the day when more people are going to be on there. So we'll see what their reaction is when I join on Windows 2000. So this is installing, so I'll come back when this is done. Okay, so now it wants to restart. So we're going to restart the computer and then we'll go back to Windows Update afterwards. Alright guys, so I just rebooted and went back to custom updates again. So now we're going to go back to software. And we're going to check the Windows Media Player 9. Now, yeah, you may not use it, but it will actually still, it's best to have the most up-to-date software. And in this case, when installing some of these updates, it's actually already clearing the other ones. And I think because you can't install these two updates with any other updates, because it has to be separate. So I think that's why it's unchecking all the other updates. But anyways, for the next round, we actually gonna install pretty much all the updates, which I'll show you. So I'll just going to do this. Okay, so now we're gonna say I accept. I'm not sure why these colors are weird, because I set it to 256 colors, but maybe I have to check all the settings because it doesn't look right. But I'll get it looking better. So there we go. Next, I'm just going to, I don't really care how it's set up, so I'm just going to tell it whatever. Okay, sure. Okay, there we go. Now, go back to custom updates, and it should check actually fairly quickly. This time, leave them all checked. Go to software, and we're going to check this Net Framework 2.0. We're not going to check this one, we're just going to check this one, and then install all of those patches is the next thing we're going to do. So this will take a little while, as it's 101 updates, which is actually how many updates he had in the video. So I'm actually going to leave a link to his video in the description of this video, so you can get all the download links too. But you could also watch his video if you want. He's more detailed than I was. I'm just showing you me actually doing it. He was the one that explained all those other things I necessarily didn't explain. But I'm just showing you just basically how to get it working. So, I'll come back. This may take a while, and I probably have to do things soon, so I may be back in a little while, so yeah. Okay guys, I came back and the updates were done, so we're going to restart. And after this, we're gonna go back to Windows Update, install the last final updates, and then I'll show you guys the next step. Okay guys, so we're back. We're going to go back to this. We're gonna X out of this. We're going to go back to Windows Update, and there should be 2 more little batches of updates, and after those then we can begin to install the other things that we have left. So again, I should stop this because this seems to take a while. Okay, so we're back. I'm just going to do custom again, and they say just install all of the patches that show up. It should be .NET updates. So let's just see what it does. Okay, come on. I'm just waiting. Okay, there we go. So now we're just going to view install updates, install those. And then after that, we should have only like 2 more. Because it's good to have all the latest patches, so I'll be back. Hey guys, so we're going to install these 2 updates now. I just want to show you guys is that the .NET Framework 2.0 Service Pack 1 failed. I'm not sure why. I think something's corrupt, because when I try to install this from standalone, on Windows Update it freezes. And because there's an error, because it says that the Windows installer package couldn't be opened. So I think there's some kind of glitch, and I try to open the file in there, and when I open that file, it just says to run setup, and then when I run setup, it gives that error. So I'm just gonna try to move past it. I installed all the .NET Framework 1.1 updates, so hopefully that'll get us by, and the first 2.0, just not the service pack. So let's try to install this. Hopefully it's not required, because it won't work. If not, I might just reinstall this 2000 installation and redo it. So we're gonna install this update, and afterwards we're gonna have to reboot the computer. And then once it reboots, we're gonna install that last thing. And after that, reboot one more time. And then we should be able to actually install programs, and I'll show you that. So I'm gonna stop this. Okay guys, so that rebooted. So now we're gonna try to install this, hopefully without any issues, because, okay, extracting files. Hopefully it doesn't require that .NET thing. Okay, now we're just gonna click execute. And then we should get, yeah, just an installer update, and you're just gonna install this update, which looks like it doesn't require the .NET that we're missing, so that's good. And it's gonna wanna reboot after this update.
And we have another installation going on the next computer of Windows 2000 on an SSD drive.
Guys, this is legit Windows 2000 on an SSD. No joke. Look.
You can film the drive. It's the only one plugged in.
The other one is not plugged in.
It's fast. It took a regular HDD almost 4 hours to format 149 megabytes or 160 gigs hard drive, and this is a 240, and it's only been setting up for maybe 5 minutes, and it's already at 64%.
SSDs are much faster.
Much.
And this is on a real computer, actually my dad's host.
Yep. We're gonna have some more fun.
With Windows 2000. Oh, look what popped up. Keep your computer up to date.
Oh.
Is that the old Windows update?
I think it is.
The icon, it's got the globe with the Windows on it. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, it's Windows Update. So we're installing this update now. And now we're going to restart, and hopefully after it reboots, I'm gonna try to get some installers and show you that they work, but I gotta grab some installers first, so I'll be back. Hey guys, so I installed, or downloaded I should say, the Firefox 45. I know this one won't work, but this is the ESR version, which is like for XP. So as you can see, if we try to run it right now, it's gonna say we need like XP or newer, and that's obvious because this is Windows 2000. So I'm going to show you how you can get around that. So there's this app compatibility thing on the desktop, and is what it does is you'll drag your file in it once you open. Oh, actually, what? It's installing without even that thing. Oh my god, that's interesting. But if you needed this, you'd open it and then drag it in there, and then it would just work. But look at this. Yup, it worked without that. I guess maybe something else I did. This is like the latest version of Firefox now, so I can just go to YouTube and watch this. It loads YouTube, no joke, it just loads YouTube. That's really cool. So as you guys can see, you can do cool stuff. I'm gonna stop the video here because the video is long. I was gonna go on my server and like say hi and stuff, but I'm just going to like do that myself. But pretty cool. Windows 2000 running like almost the latest version of Firefox, or the latest supported version, because when we go here, We're on the ESR version, the 45.6.0. Maybe I need to put this back on 32-bit colors because it looks really washed out. So I'm gonna try that. That's better, okay. Well, that's still really cool, and the pictures look legit perfect. So yeah, that's Windows 2000. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's really cool, and I just realized this was zoomed in. I forgot it was zoomed in, so I'm just gonna go back to this. Yeah, we have the ESR update channel, and it's up to date. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope this helps you guys. It still works even without that .NET update, but obviously install it if you can. And I'll leave that guy's video in the description once again, so you can get all the links and watch how he does it if you want, because he probably explains it better than I do. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now, and this is awesome.